My dear dark ones, welcome. Today I'm asking a question: if there is someone watching you, if especially for those of you who have this feeling that there is like always some kind of presence in your room or behind your shoulders, I want to see if there is actually someone who is there with you, and who might that be. I already shuffled the deck, and while shuffling, I was actually thinking about this question because I find it very interesting that some of us, some of people actually always being watched over and always in the presence of some kind of energies or spirits, angels or demons. So I know a lot of you don't even know who is with you at any moment of your life. Actually, let me know in the comment section if you aware who are with you, like who are your guides or your demons or angels, if your ancestors are with you. And let me know if you actually don't know if someone is watching you. Let me know if you feel it, if you have this feeling being watched over, or you always feel safe and you always feel like that you are by yourself, like left alone. I'm very curious to know about that. I know sometimes I ask you questions on my community on YouTube, and I read all of your answers. You guys are so fascinating. You have so much to share and so much to tell. You inspire me so much. I always looking forward to read your comments, and I love so much when you actually share with me and you open your soul. And it's not only for me, but it also helps a lot of people who get to read your comments as well. We are living in the age of technology, so we are all connected. We have the opportunity to like meet each other like this online. Like I post a video, I talk to you, and I know my words reach thousands of people, and I find it so magical. But I also know that you do exactly the same when you leave comments. You actually helping others, other people who don't have anyone to talk to about all of these like supernatural things. And when they read your comments, it's like you helping them. I have clients and sometimes they say me something like that. For example, I watched your video and I was wondering if I'm like this or if I'm alone in this. And then I went to your comment section and I read your comments and I found out that actually a lot of people already practicing this or doing that. And I find it fascinating that even my clients, they actually benefit from your comments. So your comments are magical. Don't hold yourself back. If you have something to say, always say it, because you don't know who it's going to reach and who it's going to help. And I guess that's what I wanted to tell you for the longest time, but I always forget because I get so excited when I pull the cards and I just don't think about anything else. So now I said it before I put in the cards. Thank you so much for your comments again. I do appreciate them and I read them. I try to read every comment, even if I don't have time to answer. I always read them, especially if it's a long one. So I do appreciate them. And I appreciate you watching my videos and just being here with me. So let's see if someone is watching you. I find this interesting. I wasn't asking yes or no question right here, but I do find this interesting that I have two knights here, Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So I want to say to you, this is the first, I prefer to read tarot intuitively. So the first intuitive message that came to me just now was that you have like a twin soul that is always with you. Someone who was born with you, like on a soul level, and they are walking with you, like next to you, but in another realm. So if you feel like someone is watching you or you feel this presence, it's like a sibling, like a soul that is your sibling who is always with you no matter what. Sometimes this presence could be annoying because you don't feel like being watched, you want to be by yourself, but usually it's like a friend, someone who understands you and someone who've seen everything that you've been through and someone who's still there with you until this day because they really love you. That's a real love on a soul level. And I hope you know who it is. I hope you understand this presence and I hope you know how to connect and talk to this person. And there are specific signs that you share that you know when you see this is your person watching you. And And for all of you watching, this is a collective reading, so it's not like a personal reading. So I can't really tell you what it is the sign that you have or a specific thing that you see. And the only thing I can say that you do know this sign. You do know when you're being watched, and you do know when you walk with this person. You might even feel like taking this person's hand. This is how recognizable the presence is. One of the signs that you see are the sacred geometrical symbols. When you see sacred geometry, that's a sign from this person. Maybe a lot of things like symbols. If you connected with symbols, it's because this person who is walking with you, they kind of show you a lot of things through symbology. So that's why you might be so connected to sigils and sacred geometry, geometry in general, or interesting shapes. If you're a narcissist, you always draw shapes because that's the inspiration that this person is like your muse. And that's how you find this inspiration in symbols and sigils. Another thing are colors. Specific colors represent you. They give you this idea of being with someone, being peaceful, being in love, and those are the colors from this soul presence that you have next to you. For a lot of you, this is like a romantic presence. This is someone who is in love with you. For some of you, it's like a brother or sister kind of presence. For some of you, it's like a guardian type of presence, and for some of you, you might call it an angel. So it's very unusual presence for all of you. It's very unusual feeling. I cannot describe it in one word because you are also unique and different, all of you. And the feelings that you have, they, even if you have one word to describe it, even word love is so different for all of us. That's why I'm not going to talk about this anymore, because you probably, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you know this presence and you know what I mean. If you don't know, it means it's not for you. That's not your message. Interesting. For a lot of you, when something bad happens to you, the person who did you wrong or the situation, there's always some kind of punishment that happens after. So if someone did you wrong, you don't even have to worry about, because you know that someone will avenge you or something will avenge you. So I'm telling you this, that you have some kind of angel slash demon who is watching over you. For some people, it might look like someone scary, someone bad, because they only here to actually punish others for what they've done to you. But for you, it's someone who is taking care of you. So that's the presence. That's why you always know that regardless what people say or do, they will find it's like they will be punished, right? So sometimes it sounds like a little bit negative. I don't want to put it that way, but I think it is what it is. So you never care about like saying negative things back, or like explaining yourself, because you know that it will be done on your side by this entity that is with you. There is someone who always give you strength. It's like a prayer kind of thing. When you feel down or when you feel sick, there is specific like words or specific, I don't know, like a mantra that you can say, and you know you're going to be heard and you're going to be helped. It's like there is an entity that gives you strength and power, and especially it connects with the divine masculine, regardless of your gender. When you feel bad or sick or tired, all you need to do is do something like physical, work out, or go for a run, or get out from your house, and you're going to feel better. There is like this force in you that heals you and helps you only when you push yourself. It's like a warrior side of you, and that's the present. I feel it might be one of your past lives, like a warrior past life, and that's what you crave sometimes in this lifetime. You crave war, you crave this opportunity to go and to go something like to do something in the wild. And it, even for women, the same thing. You always feel that there's something you need to do, like physical, and when you do it, you feel better. Maybe that's why you always find it's difficult to meditate, because you are connected to your warrior side sometimes more than to your monk side. So for you, if you find troubles meditating, you have to meditate during some kind of activity like walking, jogging, dancing. Like ecstatic dance would be the best form of meditation for you than just sitting meditation. So yeah, that's that. And let's move to another card. There is a presence in your life that you don't acknowledge yet. There are signs that you don't know how to interpret, and there are signs that you actually see, but you don't kind of like act on them. This comes from this entity. I would say it's more like a demonic presence. It could be some minor demon that is present in your life, but he was sent for you to actually help you on your path. And I'm saying this because in ancient Egypt, they used different hieroglyphs to represent different words. So the word for demon was an hieroglyph that looked like a knife. And that's why atomy is so important. Atomy represents a demon connection with demons. And in this card, this atomy or a knife or a sword is actually black. So for me, that's the card that represents connection with demons. So if you are working your magic, if you're trying to connect with your magic, you have to work with demons and you have to have atomy, that's for sure. Like your ritual, knife, or a sword that you only use for your practice. I'm gonna pull 3 more cards and conclude my reading. The good news are that there is a presence in your life. Again, knives with darkness. I'm talking about demons now. You have more than one, that's for sure. You have 2 guardian demons, and you have 5 demons that are with you for different aspects of your life. So this presence, this demonic presence, supposed to help you to become rich and wealthy. So whatever it is you do in life, you always have to ask help from your demons, from your dark side. Also, I know that you don't use them as much as you should, and you don't use your own demonic side. You are always kind of watched by demons in very like unusual way. You always can tell that they are there, but you don't know like who exactly is coming for you. I also want to know the reason why you probably being watched by demons so much. I think the bloodline that you come from has the blood of demons in them. So maybe in ancient times in your bloodline, a demon king was one of your ancestors, and that's why there is always this demonic presence. And it's fascinating how many black swords are here, like starting from here to here. So that's probably the most major part of you being watched. It's because you are connected with demons by blood, and that's why they watch you. For my witches and mages and my dark creatures who are into the darkest arts of magic, that's who you are, that's your blood, that's your soul. So use it more, don't be shy, don't be scared. You are always protected. If you're the part of the world of demons or the blood of demons, there is nothing they can do to you. So be more open to that, embrace it more, and connect more to that part of your soul. Underworld is your domain, so don't be scared to go there. I know a lot of people who are gifted, who are also connected with demons. They are always scared of going there, and you should. That's your path. That's where your power comes from, and that's where you belong. That's your home. You are definitely, all of you watching are watched by something. You probably live on a haunted ground or in a haunted house, in a haunted room. You probably have even haunted objects, because I'm pretty sure you guys are always connected to these dark supernatural things, because that's what you are, that's your nature. And it's beautiful in every way. And I like it a lot. Let me know in the comment section if you know all of the names of the demons that are with you. I'm very curious to know. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.